While returning home from work, Jack saw his friend driving around in a car with a beautiful girl. Seeing this, he became very jealous. He thought, I wish I had a car of my own. But Jack was so poor that he couldn't even dream of buying a car. He worked at a junkyard factory. To fulfill his dream, he started collecting old car parts. Little by little, he built a truck from them. But the truck had no engine. Even so, he would sit inside it, pretend to drive, and smile as if he were really driving down the highway. One day, his boss brought a badly wrecked car to the factory. Jack noticed that its engine could still be repaired. Seeing this, he jumped with joy. Just then, he heard a dog barking outside. Jack immediately went outside. When he got there, he saw that there was a large hole in the side of his truck. The next morning, while walking to work, he noticed that the fuel tanks of several other vehicles had also been stolen. Now he was certain that something strange was going on. That night, strange noises started coming from the junkyard. Jack picked up a weapon and slowly walked outside. Then, behind the oil drums, he spotted a dark shadow hiding. He was so frightened that the weapon slipped from his hand. As soon as it hit the ground, the drums began rolling loudly. Jack panicked and started running. He rushed into a room and locked the door. But the very next moment, something started breaking through the door. It looked like a terrifying creature similar to a giant octopus. Jack immediately ran outside. He jammed the door shut with an iron rod. Then he pushed a heavy cabinet in front of it. A short while later, the police arrived. They carefully opened the door, but there was nothing inside. Jack tried to explain everything to them, but the police officers laughed at his story and left. Then an idea came to Jack. Maybe the creature really loved oil. The next night, he placed several oil drums beneath the hydraulic press. Then he hid nearby and waited. It wasn't long before the creature returned again, but this time, it didn't look as terrifying. Instead, it looked kind of cute. It picked up an oil drum and drank the oil like a milkshake. Jack was watching it carefully when suddenly the creature let out a loud roar.